Hey guys, and welcome to what is actually a first for the channel, which is me doing an audio commentary just for a change, and thought I'd give it a go on this episode, which is part 20 of my playthrough of Elden Ring. So the idea is basically just to see, give this a go and see how it carries over, and we'll see if it works out. That's fine. I'll carry on trying to do more episodes with audio commentary. If not, then I'll just go back to doing text commentary. Right, so for this episode what I'm doing is I'm going to Volcano Manor, and so what I do, obviously what you do to go there is to go to Relicaria Academy, and you take this lift down, and it's quite a long lift drop down, so once you get there you basically just drop down, and there should be an Abductor Virgin who will take you basically to... Yeah, the Abductor Virgin will actually just basically snatch you up inside, and then once your health drops to 0 it will transport you to the Volcano Manor, and that's it. So, but there's still one or two items you can pick up here before that happens. There's a long cat talisman, which is not very good, but it's supposed to prevent fall damage, but it's probably next to useless. But anyway, so once we've got that, you get pulled in just like this. Abductor Virgin will probably take 2 or 3 goes, depends how much HP you've got. And we're dead. So now we're at the Volcano Manor, and this is just one of the ways into the manor. There is other ways. You can you can go via Mount Gelmir, which is the longest way to get there, or the girl Raya, or the NPC Raya will actually take you there. If you meet her, kind of do her quest line. If you meet her in Lernia, then after that she will tell you that she can meet you. There's 2 points you can actually meet her, I think, in Altus, and unfortunately I seem to miss both of them somehow in this playthrough, but it doesn't matter because I end up getting to the other part of the Volcano Manor just the hard way. Yeah, and again, this build is actually, as I said initially in my text in the first video, that this is primarily a faith kind of quality build, but I do kind of change it, but the build does kind of evolve as it goes on. It becomes more a kind of strength, kind of faith build, because I go for some heavier weapons towards the end of the playthrough, so... And here my setup is, of course, the Ice Rind Hatchet, and using the Partisan as well, which, the Partisan's one of my favourite spears from the Soul series, and it makes another reappearance here, and it's really good. But of course I do go on to get other weapons, which I'll use later on in the playthrough. About dead. So yeah, if you drop down here, then it'll take you further down towards the first crease site that we can access here. Again, these are the kind of lava grubs. You just ignore them. I mean, I've used Hoarfrost Stomp against them here, and it is quite effective. So, I suppose frost versus fire, you know, it works pretty well. And I actually think I die here. Yeah, yep, I do. I missed the step, so that's me dead, and I need to start all over again. Yeah, nothing gets you more than gravity in the Souls games. So I have another crack at jumping down here, and this time I made it, I think. So, yeah, it's like gravity is your worst enemy in the Souls games. Yep, so there's some annoying enemies here. We've got the Albanoryx, particularly the one that crawls around and tries to grab you. Don't let this guy grab you because he obviously does a ton of yeah, if this guy grabs you, he's going to do a ton of damage to your HP, so you can bite huge chunks out your HP, so you need to be very wary of him. This guy also does a lot of magic damage, but he's not as dangerous. So again, there's some items here, one or two little bits and bobs, but nothing too exciting. I think there's a Smith and Stone 6, so that's definitely worth picking up because I want to get... Ideally you want to... No, it's a Smith and Stone 4, oh well. But yeah, you obviously want to get my weapon, I think at the moment it's plus 14, so ideally you want to get them up as high as you can. You want to upgrade them as high as you can. Yep, there you go, there's a Smith and Stone 6. So it's a 4 and a 6. Yeah, this is actually all pre-recorded, this playthrough. In fact, not quite finished recording the complete playthrough. So, the ground collapses under our feet here, so then we drop down. And the next boss is in here as well, so... here we fight a couple of Abductor Virgins. So. Yeah, this fight is fairly tricky, it's not too easy, you know, that obviously... Yeah, obviously the Virgins, obviously the Abductors do quite a bit of damage, you know. Plus you also need to watch out for the grab attack, which is, you know, obviously a real pain. And in we go. that's one down. Yep, and that's another one down, so that's it. That's both of them done. Abductor Virgins are finished. And so we get the next grey site. And here we get some more dialogue with Melina, and yeah, for some reason my character's actually shaking kind of weirdly here. I don't know what's going on. It's weird looking anyway. He's rocking back and forth.
Where Mother gave, though now the reason for which.
And here we return to Caelid because I'm about to actually do the impassable bridge, and what I actually think I failed to realise here at first is what I think I've actually done is triggered the Radahn Festival, because there are certain actions you do if you actually, I think, reach the Altus Plateau first, and then obviously I think that triggers the Radahn Festival itself, which kind of unfortunately means you're missing out on some access to getting over the bridge and accessing the inside of the castle and getting quite a bit of loot in the process. I think you can actually do that after you've completed. Yeah, I think you can actually do that after you've finished the Radahn Festival. You can go back in and get all the loot that was already there prior to that. I'm going to equip the beast repellent torch here, just to keep the large dogs away from us. Although, of course, it doesn't work on the birds, and I think the red-eyed dogs, I don't think it works on them either, so I think it's just like the kind of normal big dogs that the beast repellent torch works on here. But if you keep your distance from them, then you'll be fine anyway. As you'll see, the way gate's actually activated, so that means the Radahn Festival has been triggered, and which is kind of unfortunate because it'd be good if we could have got the loot beforehand. So that means we can now travel up here, you know, free of enemies. Although I actually do come back here later on and do this area, and yeah, the enemies are back in force, so this area is much more difficult then. But up here at the moment, there's just one or two items that you can get. drop down here. So we go down this ladder. Smithing stone 6. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all there is. And here I try and summon Torrent about 4 times and he doesn't appear, so I don't know what's going on here. There's some strange reason. And I despair over it. Anyway, so since we can't do that, what I do is I went back to the Smouldering Bridge, and here I'm going to try and find one of the caves, which is the abandoned cave. So. And the abandoned cave, it's kind of tricky to find. You know, it's kind of along the edge here that you've got to travel, and there's a bunch of branches you've got to jump off, which in order to get to it, so which is quite tricky. Yeah, it's certainly quite tricky if you're not used to it, because obviously you can die quite a few times if you're caught out with this. So you basically ride over these branches. Yep, and there you go, that's you. And this will take us into the abandoned cave. And I will cover this in the next episode, so yeah, so that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you enjoyed this commentary, then please feel free to let me know and give it a like. So that's it for this one, guys, so thanks for watching and for listening, and I'll see you soon.